up, everyone? So I was going to make a video this week about, is 36 too old to be getting into YouTube? Well, before I get into that, let me just tell you this. I wasn't in the mood all week to do any of this. I've been tired. So I had an espresso, 3 of them, and then I sang some songs, got myself into that mood of whatever the mood is. It wasn't much better, but it was still a mood. I feel usually like I have no mood, like I'm just blank, empty, foggy, gross, just blah. But then I was thinking about it. I wake up at 4:20 in the morning and I work until 5 p.m. or I get home at 5 p.m., but I work until 4. And then I get home and I have like a 2-hour window where I eat some food, and then I have to get the crap kicked out of me by my daughter, who's 2, and I have to match her energy or she will win. And then, which she wins anyways. Who am I kidding? She wins. She beats me up. She wins. I got to just come to terms with that. But I want to be creative after all that. And I just have no energy. And then I have a wife that needs to be looked after as well. She needs some attention too. She needs some love. And I feel like I'm spreading myself thin. But one of the hardest things for me is not the managing all of the family, the kid, which is my family, and the energy levels, which I'm absolutely void of when I come home. Like I can't even record stuff after work because I am dead. But there's also this underlying thing that is also happening, which is that I have struggled my whole life with consistency. And consistency is one of those things where if you look up anything on being successful, it's basically persistence, being consistent, showing up, and boom, doing it. That's tough for me. I get 15 seconds into something, I'm bored. I get 15 minutes into something I'm doing, and I've already feel like I'm done it, right? So it's rough. But that's my real challenge. Not the algorithm, it's just me and consistency. So I'm recording. I'm here. But then I was thinking about it. I'm like, when am I going to be successful? What is success? Like what age do you become successful? And then I was like, I wonder when people really are the most successful in their lives. Like I thought it was maybe 21, 25. Like I always see these people online that are super successful and they look young, and I'm like, oh, I'm late. But then I looked it up. So here are some numbers from many studies that were done and given to me. Well, not to me individually. They were done and I found them. Nobody's doing individual studies for me. That'd be crazy. So, success. What's it really mean? To me, success has a different probably definition than what some people might. So when it comes to like making money, they say that the average self-made millionaire, 47. Most startup founders, 45. CEOs and high earners, they hit their stride between 40 and 50. When it comes to happiness, that is between 20 to 30, and then it drops off and doesn't pick up until 50. And it's called the U-shaped happiness chart. So I'm not too late. I'm in the first round of the fight, but I just started my fight. And I feel like because I'm not really super happy, because I'm just stretched so thin, that it's too late. But the happiness is supposed to pop up when you're 50. So hopefully I'm banking on that. It's an investment in my time that I will be happier then. But until then, let's talk about it. So I'm not down and out, but I'll tell you right now, when I had the week that I had, I felt like I was basically just going to give up. But that would be the thing that I like 80% of podcasts. That's a guess. No one did that study for me. Okay. That's just my study I did just now. But I've heard numbers and I can't recall them right now. I'll get it to you. But most of the podcasts that are started on the internet end up dying because they don't reach 50 episodes. And so that's for them consistency. They don't see the growth. They don't see the success. They don't see the numbers. So they just give up. And that would be me, except that now that I know that number, guess what I'm going to be doing? Not falling into that group. Even if I'm not successful after 150, I'm still going to be doing that, making 150 of them. So, it was hot this week. I work a lot of hours, and I'm still here. I have a kid who's super energetic, and she just beats me up, and I'm still here. And I have mental business that I'm not going to get into right now, but I sometimes cannot see color in the world because of how dark it gets. And I'm still here. So it's my promise that I'm going to continue doing this, because my biggest challenge is not anything but consistency. Showing up. Even if it is shorter, even if they're rants that are 50 minutes long, or if the podcast is 5 minutes long, I'm here. And I'm going to do it. And that I believe if you're having any of these struggles, all you have to do is just do it. Nike would love me right now. But do it. Get there. Now, it's not going to be the cleanest version, obviously, of the podcast, because I'm exhausted. I'm drained, and I need to get this out for myself. But also because I think there's a lot of people out there that have struggled with, sealing the deal and trying to get it just on the internet. I think hitting record and recording it and getting in that whole portion done might be the hardest part for people. Now, when it comes to the self-analysis afterwards, I'm not going to tell you that I did a good job, because I usually just hate myself afterwards. And I look at it and I'm like, how am I supposed to edit something and make it look good when I feel like a bag of trash? I look at myself and I go, I wouldn't want to watch me ever, let alone, like they say, well, when you watch it with somebody, if you watch your YouTube video or anything with somebody and you start to feel like, oh, this part's too much or anything like that, they're like, you probably should edit there. If that was how I did things, I would not record anything, because I would cut all of it. I just look at myself and go, why would anybody want to look or talk to me? However, I must be persistent. And I know a lot of those things in my head are just, no one else has said that to me. No one's ever said, you're real trash. I really don't want you to be recording anymore. That's just me in my head. So, got to get out of my head, have faith in the process, and show up. I think I'm getting tired. Yeah, that's all I had. I had 3 espressos and I got maybe 5 minutes. I don't even know. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. And I'm like, no. But I just want to let you guys know, I'm going to show up for me because I have to. And you need to show up for you because you have to. Or you can just wither away into the past. Whatever you want. I'll see you again soon. Next episode will probably be on something. I'm not even going to hold myself to it this time. I'm not even going to give you that, like, next time will be, I don't know. I haven't been able to plan out that far. Yep. Nothing. It's good. It's good stuff. Love you all. Stay positive. Keep doing what you're doing. And if you don't like it, switch it up.